Let
No.
me ask y'all a question, man. They say, right? They definitely say things like alcohol and stuff like that definitely kill kill the vibrations, kill the frequencies we have. What do y'all think about marijuana? Do you think marijuana kills those frequencies, or do you think it numbs them?
I would say numbs. I wouldn't say kills. I think it makes you less sensitive to a lot of things. Just being honest. But I do think it has its benefits in certain areas, in certain times, in certain points. I had to grow up and realize that waking bacon wasn't the best idea if you want to have an open pineal gland, if that's what you want to call it. Like waking and baking to have you cloudy out, motherfucking day. I don't care who you are. You know what I mean? So it
At
does have
least
its
till you get
benefits, but
that.
no.
At least till you get that nap in, you got
You know
shit.
what I mean?
But with me meditating, like I said, doing the sun gazing thing, I found it very hard to meditate when I was high. I ain't gonna hold you. That was the one thing that really led to um I would say some sort of ADD or ADHD. You know what I'm saying? When it came to me meditating, because ironically, I smoke to help with my focus, and so I guess I do have some sort of ADD at some point. I don't know whether it's when it's off or on, but um, when I was meditating and I was smoking, or trying to meditate, my mind would be elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? I'll be thinking about other things that I had to do. My more so my priorities than freeing my mind of those. But when I'm trying to be creative, marijuana is definitely is beneficiary to me. You know what I'm saying? Definitely helps me be more creative and not how do I say this? It helps me not care about what people say. Oh no, what not care about what people think about my creativity.
And that's what I
Okay.
mean as far as the numb and the less sensitive. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
I can agree with that. It's definitely a numbing agent in that sense.
so
Damn,
yes,
when
it
you say it
blocks
like
you.
that. Yeah, I mean, but look though, the pineal gland is the gateway to your creativity. I don't feel like marijuana clouds the pineal gland because it's been many, even in the Bible. You feel what I'm saying? When you talk about the burning bush, that nigga was smoking weed. This
But
nigga
we
was smoking
but
weed,
but we talking about a burning bush, not something that a motherfucker, man, that shit we
but he was
smoking.
smoking weed having a spiritual experience.
Man, that shit
You
we
feel
smoking
me?
today ain't that bush though. That ain't that burning bush. We
That
smoking that
Reggie
bush.
Bush.
Yeah, but see that shit, we smoking that shit that had you all blocked and twisted. Got
Them
motherfuckers.
chemicals and all of that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't like I said, I've never really been able to meditate high.
Yeah,
So I definitely feel like if it ain't, it might be the weed though. Like I said, it activated my ADD when I was trying to meditate, but any other time it dissolves the ADD and I'm able to focus.
man, weed's only good for me like when I'm rapping, like when I'm doing stuff that I'm already great at, or when I'm, you know what I mean? Like rapping is like, or like my natural talents. I can't say already great at because something you had to work towards. But like your natural talents, I think
Mm-hmm.
smoking enhances those, like something that you're already gifted at. So I can agree with you in a sense, but it don't help out a lot of shit, especially like if you learn if you try and learn something, you know what I mean? If you try and figure some shit out that you never ever figured out before, sometimes smoking before you try to go into it ain't the best idea. You might want to read a little bit, and then once you learn a little bit, then roll up some shit like, okay, I think I got it. And
Right.
let's go ahead and turn it up another notch.
I definitely agree. So when me playing ball, I couldn't hoop high at first, but when I, it's crazy. And if you smoke weed, you understand this. That like as you progress, if you've been a smoker from when you first start smoking, you got to learn how to harness that high, or it'll take you elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? It'll take you on that roller coaster. So once I learned how to, I say, focus and channel my high, I played some of the best basketball games I did while I was high off marijuana.
Mm-hmm.
Like it would seem like shit was in slow motion. But I'm moving 90 miles an hour. You feel what I'm saying? Like it'd be times where it felt like I was the only one out there. But I'm high as hell, going crazy, dropping dimes, throwing lobs, like high in a motherfucking kite. You know what I'm saying?
Hey
But
man, hey, did you see Snoop Dogg talked about he was done with smoke?
oh man.
And
Yeah,
then
when I first seen it, I was like, he didn't say I'm done smoking weed.
he said, I'm done with smoke. Look.
Right. And I'm like, I don't, maybe that's some Cali shit, but I don't think niggas say that. Like, yeah, I'm about to roll up some smoke. I don't think niggas talk like, yeah, I'm about to go get some. I mean, you might say I'm going to get some smoke, but well, you're not going to say I'm done with smoke. You're going to say, nigga, I'm done smoking or I'm giving up
Yeah.
marijuana.
It
You
was
feel me?
it was an intelligent business move though.
Yeah, I
Because
knew it
it
was
had
something behind
everybody
it.
looking at it like, man, what? That's what he's known for.
So many motherfuckers quit smoking weed, talking about, yeah, I'm about to be like Uncle
Man, that
Snoop.
better be like Snoop.
Stupid ass. He's
And
high
he
as
talking about
hell.
a smoke. He trying to advertise a smokeless grill. Y'all.
That nigga was high as hell in the ad. Nigga talking about he ain't smoking. He done with smoking. That nigga high as fuck. But yeah, to answer your question, the knowledgeable one, I feel like marijuana. I don't feel like it blocks the pineal gland. I think
Okay.
I think natural marijuana without the chemicals and all of that, I feel like it it opens up the pineal gland. Just like I said, it gives me access to certain creativity I wouldn't be able to. I don't feel like I would be able to access if I was sober.
Yeah.
Hey, when we all get together, then I'm gonna bring over a bag of that Reggie and regular Miller and regular.
Reggie
I'm
Miller.
gonna bring some of pineal gland opener over pause.
Nah, I don't know if that's necessary. I think I think you can keep
That'd be
that to
woke.
yourself.
You hear me?
You feel me? If I ain't, yeah,
Yeah,
you
this shit
gonna.
ain't gonna work.
If you grow it yourself, then I fuck with it. But nah,
This-
don't bring me no goddamn Reginald Miller.
Yeah,
Reginald
I don't
Dixon.
want none of that Africa Bambaataa.
You dig? You nigga bring me some of that Mexican brick weed.
Nah, but
Any
all bullshit aside though, I do quit smoking like every once in a while, like literally once or twice every couple months, just so I can clear my motherfucking head. I don't know about y'all niggas, but sometimes I be so consumed with life and so consumed with everything going on, I be like making sure that I'm really woke and focused and seeing what the hell's in front of me. So I give up on a lot of shit every once in a while. I play around with a whole lot of bullshit, but typically, man, I try to stay clear headed, man.
Nah,
That's
that
good shit.
yeah, nah, that's good. I mean, y'all know I be off and on. I be off and on.
Let's see, y'all niggas make me feel like I need to take a break now. It's been a minute since I've taken a break. I ain't gonna hold you. It's probably been like 2 years since I've taken a break. But I definitely have had my days where I dial back. You know what I'm saying? Just because I don't want to go too crazy. I feel like, yo, some 9 times out of 10, I'll probably be busy as hell. And I don't get to smoke till later in the day. So that cuts out my consumption. You know what I'm saying? But if I ain't got nothing to do, I'm probably getting hot. I'm probably rolling up or about to roll up. You know what I'm saying? That's just, you know, one of them. That's just my thing, man. I can say I'm a I'm addicted to marijuana. I think I don't. Nah, let me rephrase that. I'm
Uh-oh.
addicted
Look,
to
our
the.
listeners are gonna be like, man, hey,
I
man, these
about to
niggas were so intelligent until that.
I know, right? Till we start talking about the dumb shit. We was intelligent till we start talking dumb. But nah, I feel like cause I can quit, and that's what every addict says, though. Yeah, I can quit, get this shit up right now. But I definitely could quit, you know what I'm saying? Because it was definitely been times where I've had to quit. I've had to quit smoking. You know what I'm saying? It really ain't nothing. I feel like it's another thing that um you have to be mentally strong to do. Like I commend I commend y'all for taking y'all periods and you know what I'm saying, just being this because you gotta be disciplined in this world, bro. You gotta have some type of discipline.
Mhm.
So many things that we can run amok with, and they say too much of anything can kill you.
Real talk.
That's a fact.
Now, I was just asking because I feel like marijuana can be good. Like you guys were speaking of, like, the situations, you know what I mean? Like in a weird way, through the cloud, it can bring focus. I feel like it's the same like with DMT usage or uh,
Shrooms.
mushrooms, right?
Uh-huh.
Like you can actually get into a deeper, further place. You know what I mean? Like mentally and spiritually with those, if applied properly.
Yeah, I feel like okay, so the human body has over 10,000 THC receptors in it.
They're
If
there
y'all
for a reason.
right. So and weed has been around since the beginning of time. You feel me? Who knows what type of crazy ass weed was growing when the dinosaurs was here? Wasn't nobody smoking that shit. You
Yeah,
feel me?
but
Like
that's it's just something else that we're given though. I mean, how do we know that over time that we wasn't like conditioned for that? Like because we put so much shit into our body, it's just like I pass it down. It's like giving it to my son. It's like my son having the same gene because of what I put into my body. You know what I mean? So it could be just years and years and years of usage because we only, once again, like creatures of evolution, we only evolve and grow and grow and grow.
Facts.
So, over time, it might have just been something that's been ingrained. I don't know.
Like we
bro.
ain't have the receptors at first, but then due to people discovering it and finding it, we ended
Yeah,
up, yeah.
So
developing.
dig this. Cannabis was attested to around 12,000 years ago near the Adelaide
Crazy.
Mountains in Central Asia. The
That's
first
crazy.
documented case of its use is back in 2800 BC
Damn.
Okay.
when it was listed in the Emperor Yung's pharmacopoeia.
Emperor shit. So look, that sounds Chinese to me. What's crazy about that
Yeah,
is
it was
me and
in the Central Asian mountains.
that's crazy. Look, because me and Tron was talking earlier. I've been fucking with Paul, messing around with these Asians. You know what I mean? Dudes anyway, dudes I work with. So man, I end up doing some work for them. Long story short, they take me, to their home, house, whatever you want to call it. And man, they make a nigga some motherfucking pho. It's some far Chinese shit that I didn't even want, that I
Pho
didn't
is
even know I was.
Vietnamese.
Man,
Pho
Chinese,
is, yeah,
Vietnamese, nigga, they
it's
all look the
fire.
same. It tastes the
You
same.
stupid.
But
Don't
look,
do that. Don't do that.
shut up. Hey, I
We
can
gonna
only be good for so
we
long.
gonna get canceled first episode.
I,
What is
all right,
this?
bleep it out. But look. But look, all I'm saying is, look, man, they took me over their crib, and all right, so to bring this shit off full circle, to bring the story back. So I don't. It's crazy that it gets discovered over there in Asia, in the Asian mountains. But in China, they was telling me when I went over their house, man, you get caught with some of that stuff down there, they kill you.
Oh, bruh. So luckily I was with who I was with when I was doing it, but the mother nigga, I don't know about murder, but we was definitely getting high in the Chinese hotel in Hong Kong, my nigga. I'm talking about some of the most terrible weed ever. But that's all they had. But we was blowing it in that we pause. We was getting high to the motherfucker in this motherfucker. You feel me? Nigga,
Yeah.
the motherfucking police came in that motherfucker so deep. Like, y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta get that. Like, they was gonna lock us up, but luckily we was who we was, you feel me? So we didn't have to worry about too much of going to jail and shit, but we had to pay a big ass fine and we had to get the fuck on.
That's crazy.
But, nigga, yeah, weed over there is crazy, nigga. Like, I don't know if I'm saying, nigga, you gotta be tapped in with the triads to get weed over there.
Yeah, you gotta know them people.
Because you say something about some weed to a regular motherfucker in the store like you would over here, like, hey man, you know what inside motherfucker around and kill you right there in the street. You can be locked up. Nah, no disrespect to the Asian culture, man. I'm not
None at
really
all.
familiar with y'all traditions. It's all just fun and games, man. You know.
If there's anybody from the culture, you know what I mean, that knows these rules and laws over there specifically, feel free to go ahead and mention in the comments.
Please drop us the Asian law, the laws on marijuana in Asia. And let us know what y'all think about the origin of marijuana. Did y'all know it's been around that long? Like,
Man, so without sounding blasphemous, Jesus could have been smoking a lot.
Man, I be telling niggas Jesus is high. He was high. Else you trying to turn? Man, I'm ready to turn these two fish, and I'm ready to feed everybody in here, nigga.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, bro.
You want to see a trick?
Seriously,
nigga,
without being blasphemous, though, you know what I mean? Like,
man, Jesus know my heart. That nigga was
no,
high.
exactly.
He was high.
I don't want anyone in the
Man.
comments like, oh, these guys. Like, I'm just saying, if it was around BC, like that long ago, it's a probability that
Nigga,
there's
that's almost 3,000 years before Christ.
Yeah. That's crazy.
So
3,000
he definitely
before
had
Christ.
it.
Man, what? Jesus had that pack.
In the manger.
About?
In the manger.
They was breaking him bundles of weed, nigga. As a baby.
Man, what you think hey, bro? That's why we ain't hearing about Jay. He was about 33 years old. And he had to get his shit together out there, man. Like, hey,
Jesus
man,
was getting high to the motherfucker.
He just like us, man.
That nigga, come on, bro. That nigga was a young magician, bro. He was getting all the bitches. That nigga, yeah, like you said, he had to grow up. He doing parties and shit. That nigga said, I bet you I can turn that water into wine, nigga.
Yeah, stop playing.
Bet.
Want to see what I can do? Want to see what I can do?
All you motherfuckers gather around. Watch this. That nigga's dead right there. I bet you I can bring him back. Bring him back. Nigga, roll that weed up, Joseph. Nigga, Jesus used to get high as hell, bro. What the fuck you talking about? I don't give a fuck with nobody.
What do you think him with all them parables, man? He had 1,000. He had 1,000 stories and says, "Come on, man. It's only somebody that had a mind like that."
Come on, man. He's high talking that ism. They all sitting around the burning bush, man, talking that shit like old niggas. You feel me? Yeah, man. That's how they know all the stories about Jesus. Everybody was getting high back then, sitting around the burning bush, talking about that motherfucking shit. The burning bush was weed. I'm gonna just put that out. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
Man,
you sitting on the hill smoking, getting high, then you talking to God. I see God in the burning bush. Nigga, you high as hell. I want some of that shit, nigga.
Look, that could definitely man.
No offense, none of my Christian